This video will give you an overview of BaseManager and help you understand how it can help you better manage your irrigation system. Begin by opening up a web browser and going to baselineapps.net. Log into your account with your unique username and password, and then look for the BaseManager icon on the left side of the screen. There are three distinct views under Maps: Company View, Current Site, and Current Controller. Company View can show you all the sites that you manage across a city, a state, or the entire country. Current Site brings us down to a different level. There are two ways to get to the Current Controller. One way is to click on the controller icon on the map, or I can click on the Maps and then Current Controller. With that open, we can see any zones and devices that I've already set up. I can click on a zone marker and manually operate it by clicking Start. The default time is set for 10 minutes, but I'm going to change it to 5 minutes before clicking Start. Notice that the icon changed from green or idle to blue, which means watering. Selecting Zone 11, I can test it and get information about the solenoid voltage, the solenoid current, and the 2-wire voltage drop. I can learn the flow, or I can chart the moisture content if there's a connected soil moisture sensor. On the Quick View tab, I have as much control as I had on the map, but with additional information. Like before, I can start a zone, test it, learn flow, or chart moisture content. We also get good information about all the different programs and their status. We can see which zones are in Program 3 and their runtimes. Scroll lower and we can see the master valves and their status, the control points, and the main lines. Apparently, I have some messages on my control point and on my main line. I can also go through and delete certain messages from this screen too. The Schedules tab shows all my programs. I see that programs 1 through 6 are green or in the idle state, but program 8 is not enabled. Opening up program 2, I'll click Edit to make some changes. I can change the program description if needed. I can assign soil moisture sensors. I can change the watering mode and all other zone parameters. A little bit lower are the start times and start days. At the Devices tab, I can view all the sensors and devices attached to my system. Opening up Zones, I see all the zones in my system and the programs that they're associated with. This is where I can make initial zone assignments, or I can make zone reassignments. The Flow Setup tab has three parts: water sources, control points, and main lines. Here are the two water sources on my site. This first water source is named, set to priority 2, and is assigned to control point 1. Control points are the next part, and there are 2 control points on my system. Clicking Edit allows me to make changes like mainline assignment. I can set up some important flow parameters like design flow, high flow limit, and an unscheduled flow limit. Here are the devices associated with this control point: the flow sensor, master valve, pump bicoder, or pressure bicoder. It all depends what's actually connected out in the field. Main lines are the next on the Flow Setup menu, with 2 different main lines on my system. Opening mainline 1 and clicking Edit allows me to make the changes. I can change the design flow for the main line. I can adjust my flow variance limit or use advanced flow variance, which gives me more range. The Zone Assignments menu will show Learn Flow in the Design Flow column once I've learned flow. The last section of BaseManager to look at is Live View. Right now, this is exactly what my controller screen looks like. You'll find that Live View is not a good substitution for BaseManager, as it can be quite slow, but it's helpful if the baseline support team needs to help you remotely. You could be standing at your controller while they navigate through the screens, all in real time. With BaseManager, you can make almost every change that you can do while standing at the controller, but with the convenience of being remote and not needing to be on site.